Do you ever procrastinate until the last minute only to suck for it? Me too. Alright, this is just a quick update. I am working on goat fencing, and I believe that my female goat is pregnant, so it needs to be done today, and I've been working on it all day. And I have to do some beach and tactical sewing today. So I owe some people some knives that I need to ship out today. It's not going to happen. And I was supposed to do some YouTube today. That also is not going to happen, except for this video. Rick specifically, I told you I was going to film your knife today and that I was going to get shipped out. I'm going to be delayed a little bit. Sorry about that, bud. I'll try not to give you any more false timelines. I will talk to you all soon, and hopefully I'll get a chance with work this week to get some more content up soon. So, as someone will certainly tell me, I'm sure I'm doing everything wrong. I actually learned fence making from a old Thai lady, and she was great. She did a lot with a little, but her fence wasn't exactly beautiful, or not that I could do that even if someone did teach me the right way. So this is what we got. Actually, the concrete is not dry. I shouldn't be doing anything, but I am because I have to. So, I'm just using this string here to have a line for my T-posts, and I'm going to T-post this up, try and get this fence as straight and tight as I can. I got rained out so bad, but I have to finish this today, so everything else is getting put on hold because I think my goat is preggers. So we're going to try and, if we can, this slope here, the hardest thing about doing this is when the slope changes a little bit, you have to put, in my experience, 2 T-posts that match both slopes, and then get it tight and straight to those T-posts, and then do a connector piece in between so that everything looks good. Otherwise, this stuff just bunches up. It only flexes this way. It doesn't flex this way. So anyways, that's what I'm doing. So every post that I pulled out on this side, the hole is automatically filled with water as soon as I got the post out. Every T-post even, just pulled them straight out. And when I got them out, they went like they were holding those suckers in with suction. This area is swampy, but hopefully moving the fence up there and doing it better, it'll be a whole lot more solid, and we'll have a lot less swamp as long as I don't let this end up looking like this. I talk about fencing like I know what I'm doing, and then I put up this. So you call a poop show, kind of. Oh my gosh, look at that fence. Does he even bushcraft? Pears are already falling off of my pear tree, although right now they're still awfully small. As for this, if you don't have a fence puller and you're just trying to do your dang best job at a redneck fence like me, I find that it is easiest to build the fence in small pieces. So instead of trying to do the whole 100 feet, you do about 20 at a time, and that gives you a much better, much easier to get it all tight and straight. The other thing, this fencing, I get it from the local feed mill, which is a little more, actually it's double the price of other places of like Home Depot and stuff, but it's made in America. This fencing is easily twice as good, it costs twice as much, twice as good as the other Chinese made stuff. I've used some of the Chinese made stuff on other sections of this fence. There's no comparison. It's like It's like comparing metal to tinfoil. It's incredible. And also, the T-posts that I buy from them are made in America. It's the same way. No comparison whatsoever. No country bias, nationalism stuff here. Uncomparable quality. It's incredible. One of the things that I do before I join two sections of fence is I'll leave these cut out like this, and then I'll bend them over, and I'll use that to join the two pieces together. I'll kind of hook them together, tighten it, and then I'll lock it in with wire, you know, twisting it all the way around the whole way, and then it's permanent. You can't do this with the Chinese fencing. It'll just snap right off. And there's no resistance almost when you're trying to bend these. Now, honestly, I could probably do this with my hands with that Chinese-made fencing, but that don't do me a whole lot of good if it's not going to hold and it's just going to break anyways. So I pay 100 feet, $100 for 100 feet of American-made fence. 100 feet of Chinese-made fence at Lowe's or Home Depot is $50. I didn't realize that it was different fencing. I thought it was the exact same thing and that my feed mill was just expensive because it was local. Nope, not the case. Completely different product. They shouldn't even both be called fencing. This should be called fencing and that should be called like frickin' fencing-like object or something, I don't know. What size fence should we get, Pa? I don't know, just get the same size as what we had before. Wow, good job. All right, so the problem in the past was that locust tree bent my fence down a little bit right here, but I guess since then I had another tree come down here, push my whole fence over, and that probably took away my electric fence, which let the goats break. Anyways, I gotta fix all of this before I finish the electric up there. I'll show you what I got done. We've got the Insane Goofball Posse over here, featuring Dixie, the Doodah, Kimber, Scudley, and of course, the Dingus Master himself. Oh boy! And then around here, we have Patton, the Buckmaster, who likely impregnated Kimber, hopefully. I'm a happy goat. Goating around. Look at them horns. That beard. It's a man. Man. So I took today off of work because yesterday when it got late, I got in a rush. It stabbed some fencing up into my forearm pretty darn good, and I got super dehydrated because I wasn't drinking enough. So I was cramping all night and stuff. But let me show you what I've got so far. Alright, so the fence used to be from right there at the end of that gate. Follow the line of barren earth as opposed to normal earth to right there. Took that fencing out. And this is what we have now. It ain't pretty, but should work. I think when I plug it in, I think the fence is good enough to give a little zip zap. It's not really a good day to be zip zapped, but I guess no day is good to be zip zapped. Fence looks pretty much like crap, but I have certainly seen worse. This kind of crap, these leaves touching the wire, you don't want that. So like I said, I think tomorrow I'll have to go through, or some other day that's not pissy, I'll have to go through and weed eat to get to full shock potential, but full shock potential is not necessary. I've got to move all of these sticks. When I was injured, I just threw sticks over to feed the goats, and They're really hard to move. They're all intertwined. And you get my truck or my tractor back for that probably. Anyways, time to pack up. Jimbo says we're going inside and we're not coming out for the rest of the day. This weather is for the dogs and the animals. I haven't told him yet that he's adopted. So if you could just keep that